Hello everyone, I am Cornelius and this is my Geekdom. I'm here to bring you guys part 2 of my Dishonored playthrough. And in this video, we're gonna go and do the mission called A Strange Visit. Alright, let's get going.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd.
Probably because we're in the Outsiders realm. I mean that's what this has gotta be, right?
What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
I love the actor they had play the Outsider in this one.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
Of course I'm going to receive the mark of the Outsider. Why else would I play as Emily, right? Well, there's also the fact that the voice actor for Corvo kind of sucks balls.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true.
Oh, come on. So this is very different. You have to actually...
Incredible.
It's a slingshot kind of effect. That's awesome.
This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
Oh my god, I got a heart.
Corvo mentioned.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
I wonder how Corvo would have reacted to that.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
For some reason, while I'm playing in-game, the frame rate is locked to 30 FPS, but everywhere else it's locked to 60 FPS, or it's not even locked at all. Like right now, it's at like 140.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
I'm gonna try to be as non-lethal as possible, but I'm not gonna be too non-lethal. Like I'm gonna reload every save if that kills me. It doesn't make for a good Let's Play. Sometimes supernatural powers will consume no mana. And what's the other one do? Bullet packs have a slight chance of containing one pistol bullet. Extra pistol bullet. Dark vision is a necessity. Always get dark vision first. And then I'll have here, I'll put that there. Wait, is it a pulse kind of deal? Yeah, it's a pulse kind of deal. It's not what you're used to, living in a palace and all, but this is all I can get, is all I can scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget, and guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. We'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Just look for a symbol depicting two hands, which means that there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs and they'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it can make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on a crossbow as a gift for you, and now, if you need it modified, just go to the shops. They can help with that as well. Now that looks nice. Okay, so go here. Yeah, there you go. This definitely has a different feel to it than the last place did. I mean, the last game did. Because this game was pretty much, except for like the first two missions, the first mission and the last mission, all set in this area.
The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
So this has a really different color palette than the last game did. You know, just very bright, very sunny.
Must be cursed. Daft old man. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know. The Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working. We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right, wherever he is.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around.
I
We'll take
I
the
love
skiff to the
this.
shore when you're ready.
Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing the mission in this video. So oh god. Blood flies are supposed to be the
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this
I'll always miss
so-called...
my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
crown killer. Let's check. Okay, so that's gonna be it for the video. I will see you all in the next one. But for now, stay swifty. You gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here. Time to get swifty. Time to get swifty in here.